Okay, I think it should be live already. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Right. Let me take out the sounds first. Yeah, it should be quiet already. But just that I cannot see any comments. I cannot see any comments. Because I don't have a spare I don't have a spare screen. I'm only using my MacBook and my iPad. Yeah. So yeah. So it's been a while since we last did live. So hello to whoever that's watching. So you go and watch. Okay, it's been so long since we last did live, and then hope everyone is doing well. So this right now is being live over on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so what we are doing is today actually I want to take this chance to have a look at our 2023 O-levels e-maths paper. So somehow I managed to get some of my classmates, students, they send me a Google Drive link that contains the paper itself. So I managed to download the paper. Sorry? I somehow able to get access of the paper. So today, what we'll be doing is just I'll be just doing the paper as per usual, and then at the same time just to chat with everyone. So I won't be doing much of explaining or teaching whatsoever. So if you guys got any questions on that, then y'all can always either leave a YouTube comment or leave a Facebook comment. Then maybe along the way, then I'll just interact along the way. So I think I'll need to use my phone to go and moderate my comments because yes, okay, can. That's commented. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, it's been a long while since I did live, like since the last quick fire. So today is more like something that I want to do out of, it's like I like to do it for fun. Okay. Subsequently, actually originally I want to do on the I want to do on PSLE paper. Then I realized that the PSLE papers that I receive, right, are actually more on prelim papers. So I actually received a lot of prelim papers from different schools. That means all the different top schools, right, they collated all their prelim papers for this year, and then they sent it to me. Okay, so I didn't manage to get the PSLE view questions. I'm so sorry for that. But I managed to get hold of the O-levels e-maths paper. Okay, I'm not sure what is the date for A-maths. Okay, I haven't got the papers yet, but e-maths I already got them already. So today we will go straight into the paper. Okay, I want to try. I confirm fail. Or this one is because I recently posted a comment on a PSLE paper. So let's see if we are able to get the papers up very soon. Subsequently, when I receive the PSLE papers, I'll do another live lah. So this one is purely out of curiosity. I put a disclaimer here first. I have not opened up the papers yet. I have not seen the questions yet up till today. So today will be the first time that I'll be looking at the questions, doing it as if I'm a student now. Okay, so you all can just like follow along with me. At the same time, I also want to take this time to catch up with everyone on what is happening right now with MAP, and then what are some of the updates that we are going to launch starting from next year. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started on paper. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me just change the screen over here as well. Let me see. Oh, I need to share my screen. You see, it's been so long since I did live. I kind of forgot some of the controls already. So do pardon me on that. Okay, so I share screen. Should be like that. Too long never do already. Really too long. So all these skills must always be we must always be doing them so that we won't forget them. Okay, I think I got the questions already. I think it should be on the screen already. I think it might be a bit laggy on Facebook. It might be a bit laggy on Facebook because what I'm doing here is I'm using an external broadcasting software onto Facebook. But YouTube should be quite straightforward because I'm directly broadcasting my Zoom onto YouTube. So subsequently, if you guys feel that it's a bit too laggy on Facebook, then you all can actually go over to my YouTube channel over to see the questions over there as well. But I can see right now from the Facebook, it's actually very, very, very laggy. Yeah, because it's very laggy. Oh no, this is not a good sign. But let me try. I don't have a lot of options over here, so I'll just see how it goes. 我边呢 really too slow Facebook 快 laggy 讲话也是慢是吗？Oh shit, that sucks. 我还在讲话。Okay, this one live already. Okay. I try my best because ultimately YouTube is still the place that I can keep all my live video. So I will prioritize YouTube over Facebook. Oh. Okay. So let's start. Okay. I won't be going through every question as if it's like a teaching and all. So I'll just do as per normal. In fact, all of you can also, if you guys see the questions, and you guys can also take advantage of the lagginess, right, to go and do the questions on your own. Oh. Fine. Okay, so let's start. Okay, this is actually pretty easy. So 9 units should be okay, and 7 units should be okay, so yeah. You can do it, easy, right? Yeah, in fact, it's because this one is Emacs. This is Emacs, so don't need to be too uptight about it. Of course, calculator wise, you need to use that. Okay, sin x equals to 0.9301. Find two possible values of x. Okay, this one sin inverse that thing. Yeah. I think it will take some time to translate, so fine. Oh, mine is in radian mode. So sin inverse 0.9301. So since sin is in positive, so it's the first and second quadrant lah. Okay, so it's a first and second. So it's a so it's a 68.4 and 180 minus 68.4. That's the second quadrant. I also need to take this opportunity to recap on my own things as well lah, because it's been a while since I'm doing some practices, because I've been nowadays I've been doing a lot more on business development things and talking to partners and things like that. So I haven't been doing a lot of self-practice. Previously, I've been using my quick fire sessions to do like practice and all, so now not so much. Okay. So would there be a chance that I get questions wrong? Yes, I'm not perfect. Okay, but do pardon me on that. Okay, so this one is 77.9 to 1 dp. Okay, simplify indices 8c 9d6. Okay, then 8c to the power 9. Attempt to start an invalid broadcasting session. What the hell is this? Like broadcast to Zoom. What happened? Okay, let me try to share screen again. Shouldn't be an issue on that. Sometimes Zoom may crash because they always have a lot of updates in their software and stuff like that. Okay, should be done. Okay, let's continue. Screen sharing. I think it's also based on the Wi-Fi connection. Now the Wi-Fi like quite irregular. That's why. This is from where? This is from Facebook. Right? I have no choice because it's pretty slow. No choice. Bear with it, guys. Whoops. Okay, use the law of indices to find the value of k. So right now, okay, should be back up online already. Okay. No choice, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. Anyway, this is just for me to do myself. So yeah. 4 squared times 5 to the power 4 plus 9 times 5 to the power 4 equals to 5k. 16 sets of 5 to the power. So it's 25. So this is a 5 squared, 5 to the power 4. So this k is 6. And then my screen broadcast goes die again. You have stopped screen sharing. Since when? Alamak, okay. Wi-Fi, it's confirmed the Wi-Fi problem because 我的 Wi-Fi 是断的。Wi-Fi, let's go Wi-Fi. 得啦，display hotspot 啊，你有
Connect iPad to hotspot.
Connect to my hotspot 咯。Okay, let me just change the settings a bit so that hopefully we are able to get a better connection. Otherwise, I need to keep doing this. Wow, check. Okay lah. Hopefully it's better now. Yeah, I can see it's much better now. Oh yes. It's much better now. Okay, let's continue then. Okay, I think the latency is lesser, so should be much faster. Yes, good. Okay, come. Let's hope my Wi-Fi don't die first. Okay, let's continue. M is P16, Q8, R12, PQ, R prime numbers. Why M is a perfect square? Perfect square means what? All powers are even. Okay, mind my handwriting. I'm not doing this or teaching today. Just for us to actually do a Pandora box of all the questions together only. Okay. The number S2 power 8, 7 power 10, 11, 15. N equal to S times K. N is perfect cube. Find the smallest integer. So I need to top up a 2. I need to top up a 7 cube. No, wait. 7 square. So give an answer in the product of prime factors. So 2 times 7 square. Okay, straightforward. Okay, find the lowest common multiple of S and T. S and T, LCM. So I both have 2, both have 7, both have 11. LCM, highest power. So 2 power 20, then 7 power 10, 11 power 15. That's a pretty big number. So if you press calculator, you're screwed. Okay, please don't. They already mentioned as a product of its prime factors. Okay, so please read the question carefully. Okay, continue. Vavi invest 4.5K at a rate of 0.25% per month compound interest. Explain why the first year interest is not 3% or 4,500. Because the principal changed lah. Simple. The principal amount to. You see, even though it's a simple knowledge, but maths, these are explaining things that must allow us to really fully elaborate to calculate the interest changes every month. That's all. Calculate the value of his investment at the end of 12 months at a rate of 0.25% per month compound interest. Is it going to compound every single month? I think so. Okay, that means at the end of 12 months, so the amount will be 4,005. Okay, and then 1 plus 0.25 over 100. But how many times? It's not, because per month, 12 times. Okay, so every month it compound is 0.25%. So should be like that. Okay, it's okay for us to put decimal in percentage in decimals in fractions really. It's now sec 4, not P4. Okay, so don't be too kanchong over these kind of things. Must be quite true already. Okay, so you will get about 436.87 ish. Okay, so this one is already 2 dp. Okay, good enough. So 4636.87. You check 一下那个 Facebook 有没有好一点 Should be better now, I believe. Hopefully, I feel that now the internet connection is quite strong already. I'm at question 6. 还是会有慢一点 okay, yes. Okay, good. I think the internet connection is up on both sides. So let's continue. Okay, expression x squared minus 4x 14x plus b is equivalent to x plus A whole thing square minus 25. Find the value of A and B. Okay, this one is straightforward. Don't be too screwed up. Don't be too caught off guard with what is already given to you. Okay, don't need. Okay, just do your correct, same question.
But why cannot see?
It's scrolling down. Scroll down a bit more. Because I will scroll down,
Yes, and why the space there and here different? Because of the phone screen size?
Yeah, I think it's because of phone situation. Too bad, guys. Unless you watch, maybe you see like portrait. Anything, man? Have lah.
It's like half the page.
Half the page only. It means the top half of the screen. Too bad, guys. Okay, I try my best to fit the screen. Okay, maybe I'll just do most of the things on top half of my screen. Okay, so same thing like I mentioned, just don't be too screwed up and don't get caught off guard with the final thing that it gave you. Okay, just do as per normal. Like this. Okay, so this is 14 over 2x lah. Okay, so don't be too caught off guard. Then at the same time, plus b. Okay, this is what you're supposed to be given, and then we need to minus the 49 at the back. Okay, then we take it over to make it like this, because we compress the first three terms to be in the part of identity. So the stuff at the back becomes plus b minus 49. Okay, so from here we can actually match the coefficients already. So a is -7, and then b minus 49 equals to -25. So 49 minus 25 is 24. So b is 24. B is 24, a is -7. Quite straightforward. Okay, so write down the line of symmetry of the curve x equals to 7. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to do any revision. It's just going to unboxing only. If you all got any questions, if you guys happen to chance upon this video and you guys have any questions regards to any specific questions, right, leave a comment in the Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're watching for, or if you have my contact number, okay, direct contact me, drop me a WhatsApp, Telegram, whatever. Okay, then I'll just maybe go through in detail with you privately. Okay, can okay, 7A, agent 550 stamps collection, increase number of stamps by 18%. Okay, 118% times 550. Okay, actually it's plus 95 but okay, just to show that it's correct, then times 550, so it's 649. Okay, actually it's plus 99 already, quite obvious. Okay, anyway, just press calculator. If you all cannot do any mental calculation, it's okay, press calculator. Don't get stressed out. Okay, so mine collects postcards. Okay, 28% of the postcards are from Australia, 55% of the remaining postcards are from Europe. The A1 postcards are from Asia. Okay, looks like actually looks very difficult, but it's the same thing as like a primary school question. So don't get too caught up about it. Okay. So we can say that these Asia ones, right, are 45% of the 72% that is remaining. Okay, so this one you need to take a look at. Times this is 72 divided by 100, so it's 18 over 25. Okay, so a lot of people ask why do we do this, because this is to show that the percentage of the other 81 postcards. Okay, so that means what? 32.4% equals to 81. So 100% is how many? Okay, so 81. So 100 divided by 32.4 times 81. Okay, 100% is exactly 250. Okay, come on. 250. Okay, that's it. Okay, this CF graph is quite distorted over here, but I try my best to see what I can. Find the median height. 40 children. The middle guy is 114. Find the interquartile. interquartile is the 30th guy and the 10th guy lah. Okay, so this is a 106, and then the 30th guy is 125. So it's about 19. Okay, based to be allowed on the particular ride on the park, children must be of minimum height h. Only 15 people are allowed. So that means if there are 40 people, only 25 children are not allowed. Only 15 are allowed. So you look at the 25 number, the CF graph of 25 is 121. So too bad, guys. Those people who are shorter than 121, get out. Okay, too bad. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Calculate the mean estimate of the mean height. This one needs some calculation already, because this, as you can see, the h are of an interval. Interval means what? We need to take the middle. 95, 105, 115, 125, 135. Okay, then of the frequency diagram shown, that means it's based on what we see on top lah. So we need to ensure that this field is also equals to 40, just to check. Okay, just to check. So 3 plus 8, 3 plus 13 plus 8 plus 10 plus 6. 40, yes, okay, good. Then let's go for some stats. Okay, SD. So 90, 95, 105, 115, 125, 135. Okay, and like I said, okay, this one is considered as calculator skills right there. So I also won't go through already. 13, 8, 10, 6. Okay, done. Let's go for some stats. Okay, the mean is 115.75. Okay, looks legit. And then estimate of the SD. The SD is 12.12. Okay, if you put it to 3 sig fig, then it should be 12.2, 12.3. Because it's 12.27. 12.2, so it's 12.3. Is S or mu? Sorry, 12. Okay, the mu is, okay, SX is 12.27, mu X is 12.12. So we should take mu instead. 12. Okay, so it's 12.1. Okay. Okay, question 9. Travel from Singapore to France. Change at Singapore 780 to euros. He will receive $1 more, €1 more if you change money in Singapore. Exchange rate 1.59. Calculate exchange rate in Singapore. Oh, from different location, Okay. Oh, this is a bit tricky though. Okay, so changes the money in Singapore. I think I'm thinking too much in terms of the phrasing of the question. Okay, let's see. $1 more. Calculate the exchange rate in Singapore. Give your answer in euros per Singapore dollar. Okay, so that means 780 Sing is equals to 780 divided by 1.5953 euro. So 780 divided by 1.5953. 488. That is in euros. He will receive $1 more, €1 more if he changes the money in Singapore. So that means I'll get one more, is it? $1 more. So what? 489 plus 1, 489. Like that. Is it? Calculate the exchange rate in Singapore. The exchange rate in France is this much. Oh, okay. I think I get what it means already. This, okay, so right now, this exchange rate in France is like, if I were to change the money, I bring the Singapore dollar to France and change that. That is, I'll get this 488 something. 488.936. If he changed the money in Singapore, he will get 489. 489.936. So what is the exchange rate here? So euro rate, right? So right now, what it's talking about is that in Singapore, 489.936 is equals to $780. So if I take this number, that means I take 780 divided by one bigger than this number. Okay, yeah, 780 divided by this answer, I'll get 1.59204. Okay, that means Singapore $1 is equals to 1.59204. So slightly lower. So in short, you can get more money lah. Okay, so 1.59 368. 368 doesn't show any difference, right? 1.59, 1.59. I'm just gonna put 1.59. Because it's 1.59204. Unless because they never mention on the degree on accuracy over here. So wow, this is a bit tricky. But I shall just play by the book and go for 368 because technically it's 1.59204. The 204 at the back, right, is where it shows the difference in the exchange rate from France and Singapore. I'll leave it at 1.59. I'm not sure whether I'm wrong or I'm correct or wrong. I just leave it here first. Later we come back to this. I leave a question mark here first. Okay, let's continue. A is the point -2, 3, B is the point PQ. Gradient of line AB is 1/3. Okay, pretty straightforward. So Q minus 3, P plus 2 equals to 1/3. Find P in terms of Q. Okay, 3Q minus 9 equals to P plus 2. Find P in terms of Q. P in terms of Q. So P is equals to 3Q minus 11. Yeah, that's it. 1/3. 1/3. P in terms of Q. Okay, no? P equals to 3Q minus 11. How about? That's all. 2 marks. Shouldn't be too fanciful. Okay. By a single fraction. Okay, this one is a straightforward multiplication. Okay, so 9a squared plus 3a minus 2, 4a minus 1, what over. Okay, this one you just do a cross multiplying. Okay, then we expand what we have on the top. So plus 3a minus 8a and then plus 2. Right, as a single fraction. So the bottom I don't need to expand because they never asked me to do anything. So if I were to expand what I have on top, so 9a squared minus 5a plus 2, like that. Because there's nothing for me to cancel or to simplify, this shall be my final answer. Anyway, it's only 2 marks. So I shouldn't expect anything more than that. Yeah, 好，就这样子吧。Okay, okay, let's continue. Factorize completely x cubed y, xy cubed. Take out the xy. I'm left with x squared and y squared. Okay, there should be nothing more because the middle is not identity or anything. So just leave it as it is. Xy, x squared. Okay, so yes. You got no class today? Oh, how come? 生病啊？哎呦 take care, man. Yeah, things. Oh shit, that sucks. Okay, come, let's continue. Okay, this one, next one, 2 marks. Okay, normally 4 terms we see is grouping, but you need to see how to group properly lah. Okay, from what I see here, this is pretty good enough. So I just take the first 2 terms off, which is I take out the 5. So 3. Oh, I not just take out 5, I take out 5c. So I'm left with 3d and 2e. Okay, the front I can take out of 4d. Okay, 4d, 3d minus 2e. Okay, sweet. Everything is nice. So that's just this will be our final answer. then 3D minus like that. Okay, let me just arrange the answer a bit. Okay, for those who just came in, we are doing a O-level, this year O-level E-Maths paper 1. Okay, I don't think I got time to do paper 2, but we just do what we can. Okay, anyway, I'm just doing this for fun. So if you guys want to revive your old times of doing your O-levels, you all can also do it along as well. I don't know how many of you would do that lah, but go ahead lah. I think it's a good time for you to recap and see how much have you forgotten. Okay, so expand term by term. This one shouldn't be a big issue. So this one can 11ax. Okay, so it's a 10x squared minus 11ax minus 6a squared. Okay, done. 2 marks. 2 marks. Should be easy. Okay, 13. A bag contains 12 red, 7 white, 6 blue. Further white is being added the inside. So the picking of white now is 3/5. So 3/5 is equals to 7 plus n over. Now it's a 12 plus 7 plus 6 plus n. Because adding the white marbles to the white, the whole total will change also. So a lot of people might miss this out. Just to take note. Okay. Simplify what we have first. 19 plus 6, 25. 25 plus n. Like that. So from here, quite straightforward. Just cross multiply lah. Okay, so 75 3n plus 30 equals to 35 plus 5n. Yeah, that's it. So 40 equal to n. N is 20. So many, meh? That's a lot. That's a lot of marbles, but that means I should end up with 45 marbles. 25. Yeah, looks like it. 好，就这样子。Talking to myself, right? Yeah, okay, can.
No, it's very your way of.
Yeah, okay, cool.
No.
This is the question that I always wanted to avoid. I saw this question. ABC is a triangle. D is a point of AC, such as equidistance from ABC. That means D is okay. D is a point of AC, such that it's equidistant from A, B, and C. That means here, all the same. Then they ask us, why is ABC a right angle? It's like, wow, this is actually quite shaky. It is what it is. It is equidistant from A, B, and C. Explain why ABC is a right angle. I actually, this question came up before in my previous practice papers. I forgot which year or which school that I came from, but before I saw this paper, I saw this question. So practicing model school exam papers helps. Okay, it works. Okay, this is exact wording from the same question. Oh my god, it just came out. Yes. Yeah. And for my practice paper, I skipped this question because I don't really know how to explain it. So shit, now karma strikes back.
Your karma always like that.
Yes, yeah. You don't say. Okay, let's try our best to face this head on to find this. Okay. I managed to get some hindsight. I get some clues from here. So we can say that BAD and ABD are the same because their base angles are isosceles triangle. On the other hand, this holds the same for DBC and DCB as well because they are also the base angles of isosceles triangle. Okay. So we can say that right angle. Okay, I know it's pretty obvious because we can see using the different colors to differentiate. But I need to find a way to explain it in words.
Start with the word because.
Start with the word because. Who don't know?
Write down first.
Because. Okay. My wife says start my first sentence with because, obviously, right? At least you get 1 mark. Try to get 1 mark because right because.
No, it's a good start. At least it's better than leaving the thing blank.
Yeah, okay, so right because. Yeah. Screw you. Okay, actually, let's try to use some of the properties of the angles to help us rearrange everything. Okay, so at first we can already say that DAB is equals to angle DBA because they are base angles of isosceles triangle. Okay, at the same time, we can also say that DCB is equals to DBC because of the same reason as well. Okay, we can actually say that because since it's like a red and blue. Okay, the bottom two angles, angle DAB, how to say angle DAB plus angle DCB is actually equals to angle ABD plus DBC. Okay, that means right, each of them are because there are two equal sets. That means one set of red and yellow is 90. But I cannot use the word, I cannot use the color red and yellow. So I need to find a way how to put it across. This sucks, man. Let me see. How many marks is this? 2 marks. 2 marks should be pretty obvious. Wait. So let's write down what our observations are. Since DAB plus DCB is equals to ABD plus DBC. Okay, this is what we can see. I feel like writing therefore is 90. So. Yeah. Therefore, angle ABD plus DBC equals to 180 divided by 2, which is 90, which is angle ABC. Done. Okay, I know this is not a very convincing example of explaining, but I try my best. Yeah. Okay, cannot. Okay, let's move on. No, I'm not very convinced with this. Let me try to come back to this later. Okay, let's continue. Explain why 2n minus 1 square minus 2 times n minus 5 times 2n minus 1 is a multiple of 3 for all integer values of n. Classic question. How many marks? This one 3 marks are 3. Okay, a lot of people look at this expression got thrown off already. Relax, okay? Just need to expand as per normal and then we see how it goes from there. It's always seeing how it goes from there. So let's copy the question first. Okay, then expand, just expand. It's okay. Okay, then expand the back. So you got 2n squared minus n minus 10, 11n plus 5. Okay, then I continue to expand the brackets. Okay, so you see that the 4n and the 4n gets cancelled off. Whatever I have left is how many? 18n. Why got 3 here? Should be 10. Why am I doing? So minus 10, sorry. So it's 18n minus 10 plus 1. Minus 10 plus 1 is minus 9. So you can see from here, how do we achieve that it's multiple of 3? Okay, we must be able to take out a common factor of 3 like that. 3, that leaves me 6n minus 3 inside. That means, right, for I came across a very cool annotation to do this. I don't think it's been officially taught yet. So it says for all values. So all real values, integer values is C. For all values of n, then that exists. For all this, okay, this is just to extra sharing. This is called for all. For all. This one here is all integer values. Okay, So for all integer value of n, there is a common factor of 3. Okay, yeah, that's all. Actually, that's all. Okay, can. This is the key statement lah. Most importantly is you must be able to take out a 3. That means no matter what n, no matter what n is what value, don't care, doesn't matter. There is always a common factor of 3 that can be taken out. That's more important. Okay. A company sells tin food. Use a tin. This marketing company can 倒闭 already. Okay, sales triple in 10 years, then put the container right. Okay. Sales triple in 3 years. Triple, then like
Okay.
yeah, a company displays the sales figures with this chart. Okay. It was
The
stupid.
company can shut down.
Yeah, company can shut down already. Yeah. Okay, the chart shows drawing of the geometrically similar solids. This chart is misleading. Explain what it implies about the company's sales of tin food. It's being cocked up. It's
The
being
sales team cannot work.
yeah, the sales team cannot work, and the marketing team is full of smoke. Okay. Okay, explain what it implies about the company. This chart is misleading. Explain what it implies about the company's sales of tin food. The dimensions of the tin are 3 times the corresponding dimensions of the tin for 2010. Oh, the chart is misleading. This chart implies about the sales. If I were to make reference from the photo itself and the information that it give that to take the A for effort to tell us that the dimensions are similar. Nobody in a right mind will go and measure the dimensions on the poster itself. Okay. So, but since they already explicitly told us that the dimensions of the tin is 3 times bigger, so we can imply, so we say this chart implies that the sales is how many times? It's actually 27 times, because when we talk, this is the length scale, but we talk about volume, right? Because they are talking about the big, because they're talking about the size. If you're comparing size, means you're comparing volume. When you're comparing volume, right, the volume scale is 1 to 27. So it implies that the sale is 27 times of in 2020 compared to 2010. Okay, because they explicitly told us that it is the dimensions, so we must make reference to the numbers itself. If they say misleading, we can say a lot of things like no axis lah, sales, the dimension of length doesn't mean the volume of the tin lah, all these things. But since they already mentioned to us about the numbers, let's use the numbers to make reference to it. Okay. So this chart implies that the sales is 27 times in 2020 compared to 2010. Sorry guys, but that's an oversmoke. Okay. On the Venn diagram, shade the region A union things other than B. Okay, this one quite straightforward is here. A union B things other than B. So it's here. It's only here. Like that. Okay. Use set notation to describe the shaded region. This is what I hate. This topic is really what I hate. Okay, so this is somewhere in the middle. So this is a C. This is C intersect D. And then union with things. Union with something to do with complement because I'm talking about the tools inside here. This is there's a D there. There's a D prime. D prime. D prime is everything outside. But set notation 我真是忘记了 here. Okay. Let me come back to this later. I forgot already. Set notation. Set notation. Union set. Ask me to describe this. I know very sure that I forgot about this because I was being tested about this, right? In my computer science degree. I failed it. Yeah, okay. because the same things as extended to university, right? They will really talk about really more advanced stuff. Like they will work on set notation, right, as if you are working on algebra. Right? They will work on set notations as if you are working on algebra. So it's like the can carry forward and the power will add in. Then it's like the prime will add in become like prime become cancel. That one is damn confusing one. I can assure you. You all go next time you all go NUS computer science degree, right? This is the one of the first few. Go or eat it themselves, okay? Is under mathematical analysis, something like or discrete mathematics. This one I died. I died there. That's why I left school. Okay. So I'll come back to this in a while. Okay. Okay, this is quite straightforward. Okay, diagram A, sealed cone. Okay, show that the depth of the water is 20 minus 2R. Depth of the water. So it's like where? Depth is like here lah. Okay, can base is 10. Oh, radius is 10, height is 20. Surface R, that is D. Surface is H below the top. Okay. Show that the depth of water D is 20 minus 2R. Wow. Interesting. Okay, but we can see that it's actually two geometrically similar triangles lah, huh? So this is the first one, and this is the second one. Okay, so if we were to follow this scale, so we can say that H over R is equals to 20 to 10. And then this 20 right, is actually equal to H plus D. So I will replace, okay, so I replace the 20 as H plus D. Like that. Yeah, okay, that will be good. 20 to 10, H plus D to 10, okay? So let's see if we can, oh, this is only what? Huh? 1 mark. Okay, but at the very least, we can say that because H over R is equals to 2 over 10, so that means this implies that H equals to 2R. Okay, so since okay, so since 20 is equals to H plus D, so D is also equals to 2R plus D, and therefore D equals to 20 minus 2R shown. Okay, so this is quite straightforward from here. The volume of the cone in the volume of the water in the cone is equal to the volume of the empty space in the cone. Find D. Find D. Interesting. This should be a 3 mark. Okay, 3 mark. Yes. The volume of water in the cone is equal to the volume of empty space. So that means we can find the. That means we can say that the empty space on top is actually half of the volume of the entire triangle or the entire cone lah. Okay, so let's go ahead and find that one. Formula 1/3 pi r square h. That's the volume. Let's bring it over here to find what we need to find. Okay, so based on what we have over there, we look at the empty one, the one on top, empty. So it's 1/3 pi r square h is literally r square h because it's r and h. Okay, so it's R square H is equals to how many? Half of the whole thing, which is 1/3 pi R square H, like that. Okay. Then find D. Since H equals to 2R, then find D. Let me think about it. In the meantime, I go to the first. Should I pause the live? I don't pause the live. I just leave it here first. I leave the big question here so you all can actually see. Or maybe I can just put it. I can put it. So I go to the first. Okay, let's continue. Okay, just now we mentioned that the volume of the water in a cone is equal to the volume of empty space. So it's half. That means the amount of empty space and amount of volume is half. What happened to my streaming again? Oh, because I took my phone away. It's okay. Let's bring it back. Okay, but anyway, so far what we are doing is in the company lah, apart from preparing for course materials, we are also preparing for new assignments that is going to start very soon in November. And then at the same time, we are going to officially work with psychologists to do workshops and open events for people to come and participate as well. Okay, because ultimately we don't want to just do academic stuff. We want to do more non-academic support and help as well. Okay, let's come back to this. Okay, so from here we can find H. Okay, we place H as 2R. Okay, then from there we can go and find D, because D is only 20 minus 2R. Okay, so from here we can let's go and sub in the pi R square. H is 2R, let's put it in. Then you can go ahead and solve for this one. So 1/6 pi, this is 100, this is 20. So if I were to just remove off the pi, then this 1/3 R is 2/3 pi R cubed equals to 2000/6. Yeah, so a quick calculations like this will be, so I take 2000 divided by 6 divided by 2/3. Okay, so my R cube is 500. So if R cube is 500, R will be cube root of 500. Okay, it will be about 7.937. This is just for writing lah, because I'll be using the calculator. Oops, says, come on, please don't do this to me. Oh no, come on. Come on, give me my document, please. Oh shit. Never mind, I got a spare. I got a spare, but it's not done. Haha, never mind, I can just continue from here. Lucky I got spare. Okay, but never mind. We just continue on this question. Okay. Where were we? Okay. Anyway, it's just 18 lah. Huh? Let's continue. Okay, that is 2R. So just now we say that H over R is 2/1. So H equal to R. So since H plus D 20, D equals to 20 minus H equals to 20 minus 2R. Done. Okay, so let's continue. So 1/3 pi R square. H equals to half of the full tank. 1/3 pi R square H. Okay, so always list out the formula first. Pi, this is 100, this is 20. So this is 2000 over 6 pi. Okay, then I can replace the left hand side also with 2R. My pi and pi can cancel. So I'm left with 2R cubed over 3 equals to 2000 over 6. After calculating, R cubed is 500. Okay, so I wanted to find R. Okay, so R is 7.937-ish. Okay, so in order to find D, how to find D? D equals to 20 minus 2R. So I just sub in the value lah. Okay, 20 minus 2 times this answer. Should be 4.1259. Okay, so 4.13236 feet. Okay, can. 3 marks, quite straightforward. Okay, let's continue. Okay, on this, okay, let's continue. Okay, sketch the graph of x minus 3x plus 7. Obviously, it's a set face. So just draw a set face first. It should cut at -7 and also cut at 3. So it will be something like that. Here. Okay, at the same time where it crosses the axis. So let's name the graph first. Let's not forget that. And then you will cut here. That is where x equals to 0. So it's minus or minus. So it's the negative of minus 21. So it's 21. Right, that's it. Very straightforward. Oops. Okay, let me just shift it here like that. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, next, simplify. What the hell is this? 3x squared minus 8x minus 16. Normally, I see this, I want to do a calculator check, see whether can it be further factorized or not. Can. Interesting. So that means it's x minus 4, 3x plus 4. Okay. The one at the bottom, please don't go and expand. You can see it's a squared minus b squared. Be smart about it. Okay. So it's a plus b. This is the first one. This is a minus b. So you see that I'm still putting the brackets here. We need to ensure that the signs don't get affected and when we don't make any mistakes here. Okay, so we need to be very careful about this. Okay, so we explain what's at the bottom. So we 3x plus 4. Okay, at the same time, here will be x minus 1, plus 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus plus 1 minus 3. So this thing get cancelled out. So as you can see, is x minus 4, x minus 2. That's it. Yeah, do you guys get it? That's all. 3 marks. Okay. So a lot of people will go and blindly go and expand everything, group the items together, then Please don't do that. My favorite song. Maybe next time live I have to put a bit like background music on this one.
No.
No.
People put the wrong focus.
I'm sorry. Maybe just
How people will put the wrong focus? You will put the wrong
I will put the wrong focus, right? Yeah. Let's put the wrong focus together. Just kidding. No such thing. Okay, let's move on. Okay, matrix. I hate matrix. Goodness. Okay, groundnuts and walnuts. Protein fat carbs. Protein fat carbs. 160, 280. A. Protein fats carbs. Okay, 4 bags of groundnuts, 3. 5 bags of groundnuts, 2. Find T equal to BA. Goodness. Walao eh. Okay. So T equals to BA. Okay, let's check the order first. Okay, we need to ensure that orders are correct. And then we need to know at least, right, what is the final product are we getting. So this one is the 2 by 2, 2 by 2. Okay, this one is a 2 by 3. So it's 2 by 3. So if I do a BA, it will be a 2 by 2 and 2 by 3. That means ultimately I'll get a 2 by 3 matrix. Like this. So 4 bags of groundnuts and 4 bags of groundnuts and 3 bags of walnuts. Walnuts at the bottom. Walnuts at the bottom, groundnuts at the top. So if I were to do this, it will be 2 by 3. So that means everything times 4. Okay, so it's a 25.8 times 4. 103.2. 0.9.2 times 4. 196.8. Then 16.1 times 4. 64.4. Okay, then this one at the bottom will be 5x. Then, no, wait. 2 by 3. BA 2 by 2, 2 by 3. I get 2 by 3. Oh wait, this is not enough. Goodness. Okay, so 2 by 3. Oh, this is a tough one because last time when we do matrix, it's normally like by 1 only. This is a 2 by 2, 2 by 3. Okay, let me run through again. So it's 4 bags of groundnuts, 25.8. And then there's 5 bags of groundnuts. The nuts bought by Namita is 5.6 grams more protein than Sin's nuts. Namita. Oh, okay. So this one is 103.2 plus 3x. Because you're looking at the bottom also. So 49.2 times 4 plus 68.5 times 3. Yeah, have to, correct. So it'll be 402.3 like this. Then 16.1 times 4 plus 4.2 times 3. Okay, so that means the top one, right, will be by the Namita lah. Okay, 14 fat cups. The total amount of protein, fats, and carbs after combining the 4 bags of groundnuts and 3 bags of walnuts. That's what it means. Okay. Then same thing for the here. 5 bags of groundnuts, 25.8 times 5, 129 plus 2 walnuts, so it's 2x like this. Okay. This makes more sense already. Okay. So 49.2. 49.2 times 5, 246, 246. 246 plus 68.5 times 2. 383. And then lastly is 16.1 times 5 plus 4.2 times 2. 88.9. Yeah, this will be what it will look like at the end. Okay, I'm just going to bring everything over. 2.3, 77, 88.9, 383, 129 plus 2x. So the not by Namita is 5.6 grams more than CN. So the top row is Namita, the bottom row is CN. So that means 103.2 plus 3x equals to 5.6 more than 129 plus 2x. This will be what we need to solve. Okay, so x equals to 5.6 plus 129 minus 103.2. 129 plus 5.6 minus 103.2. 31.4. Okay, fair enough. If we go back to bring the value of x of 31.4 into the matrix, does it make sense? I believe it makes sense. And this is good. Okay, elements of M equals to BD represent the total cost of the loss of the bags of nuts caused by Namita and CN. Write down the matrix D. Okay, so because now it's M is the money, the total cost. That means, right, the total cost, right, is only 1 by 1. Okay, let's look at B. What is B? B is 2 by 2. Dot mod by Namita and CN. So this one should be total cost in dollars on Namita and CN. So it's either 1 by 2 or 2 by 1. Since B, right, is already 2 by 1, 2 by 2, sorry. So my M, right, should be a 2 by 1. That means like that. It means there should be a number on top, there should be a number at the bottom. Okay, so at least we need to know what is the look of the matrix at the end of the day. Here is a 2 by 1. So M is a 4352. And we know that this is a 2 by 2. So this one must be a 2 by 1. Okay, so this one represents what? The cost. That means this one, 160, 280. So it's 160, 280. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So D will be 160, 280. Okay, so we kind of like we are working backwards. We are working backwards to go and find the matrix itself. Okay, the whole thing about matrix, right, is the order. Okay, as long as you understood the order, is you write correctly 2 by 1 instead of 1 by 2, then all will be good already. So this will be for matrix. Yay, algebra, my favorite. Back to algebra. The two rectangles have equal areas. Find y in terms of x. Give in simplest form. Okay, super easy, super easy. Okay, 4x minus y times 3x is equals to 2x multiplied by 3x plus 2y. I don't know why people don't like algebra. It's super simple. Okay, as long as you get the same old stuff correct and then the basics done, basics mastered lah. Okay, everything will be quite well done already. Okay, just like that. So 6x squared minus 3xy equals to 4xy. Okay, so 6xy, no, 6x squared equals to 7xy. So find y in terms of x. So if I will bring everything over, y equals to 6x squared over 7x. Okay, the x here cancel. I'm left with 6 over 7x. Done. The perimeter of B is 16 more than perimeter of A. Find the value of x. Okay, once again, also another simple question. Okay, so 3x plus 4x minus y, the whole thing times 2 is plus 16. I will get 2 of 2x and 3x. 2x plus 3x minus 2y, like that. Oh, plus. Okay, just like that. B is longer, ma. Okay, so B is longer, that means A plus 16, no? Okay, so this is what we need to solve. And then find the value of x. Since we already know that y is 6 over 7 of x, then later on, then we sub inside. Huh? So let's open this up. This is 7x minus y. This is plus 16. Okay, by now, this one should be a very no-brainer thing already. If you are still struggling with this, I don't think you are taking O levels. Okay, 14x minus 2y plus 16. Okay, let's go and simplify the stuff. Then we get 4x minus 6y plus 16 equals 0. Okay, what else are we looking at? Let's ensure that everything is correct first. Yeah, just like that. Okay, then I can substitute y equal to 6 over 7x into what we have over here. Yeah, looks good. So y equals to 6 over 7x. So 4x minus 6 over 7x plus equals 0. So from here, we can solve for x really. Okay, so for x minus 36 over 7x plus 16 equals 0. So from here, don't need to think too much, just press calculator. Okay, 4 minus 36 divided by 7. I will get minus 8 over 7 x equals to minus 16. Therefore, x is how many? X is 14. X is 14. Okay, very straightforward. This is an algebra question. Too simple, too simple. Okay, let's continue. Okay, bearing. A, B, C are 3 points of horizontal ground. BA 63. B, A from B. Bearing of A from B. Okay, 60. How? 60 over there. BC is 95 and ABC 64. ABC 64. Find the bearing of B from C. B from C. That means somewhere. Okay, that means I need to draw a line over here first. Okay. Okay, I borrow the north line. Okay, B from C. That means everything else. That means what we are looking for is like this whole stretch here. Okay, so let's see what do we have. 63, 95, 4. Okay, yes, I see a solution already. So what we can do here is, if I were to show you guys, if I were to extend the north line, okay. Okay, you see, the thing about finding bearings is always about alternate angles. The Z, finding the Z essentially. So actually, if I were to zoom in here, if I were to be able to find this one, okay, it will be equivalent to this one because it's a Z. Then from there, I take 360 minus that number can already. Okay, so it's actually quite straightforward. I think it's only 2 marks. Okay, so people may ask how are we able to see the solution so quickly? Experience comes with experience. Okay, that's why it's only like, dude, 1 mark. Oh my god. Okay, so oh wells. Come to think about it, 360. Yeah, correct. So that means I take if I have to construct the equation on the go, so we 360 minus off this green one. How do you find the green one? 180 minus 124. Just like that. This will be my answer already, actually. So actually in bearing, right, we actually do a lot of like constructing equations on the go. Answer 304. Okay, calculate the distance AC. Okay, cosine rule. This one is straightforward. Okay, so if we apply the cosine rule, AC square equals to 63 square plus 95 square minus 263 95 cosine 64. Okay, just bomb in the whole thing here already. Okay, so 63 square plus 95 square. Okay, minus 2 times 63 times 95 times cosine 64. Ensure that your calculator is in degree mode. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, just with a bunch of everything else. Everything else in the front, and then we will get 7746.697. That's for AC square. I want AC, so I square with this. Okay, so it's about 88.153. Okay, 3 6 fig 88.0. 88.0. Okay, of course, before you move on, you always check that it's about the same. It's about makes sense like it makes about sense. It's about 88 lah. 88 can lah, because BCA looks like an isosceles triangle, looks like it. So I can foresee that AC is about the same height, same length as BC. So yeah, good enough. Then I'll gladly accept this answer. So 88.0. Okay, calculate the bearing of C from A. C from A. When we calculate bearing from where? From A. So same thing. I borrow the north line. C from A. That means what we are investigating, right, is this angle over here. Okay, we need to be very sure what we are looking for. Okay, so this one, how to find? This one should be quite a number of marks, so 3 marks. Yes. Okay, same thing. We always borrow the idea on alternate angles. Okay, so same thing. If I were to be able to find this little angle over here, where does it come from? It will come from here. Okay, and how do I find this angle? Because at the first part, I was able to find 304 already. Okay, that means I need to find this angle using the sine rule, and then we go and do the cancellation, go and do the deduction from there. Okay, so from here, I need to use my sine rule. Okay, so sine rule from here is actually pretty straightforward. What else? Do I really need to use my calculated value? The answer is yes, have to. Okay, but it's okay, no choice. So what can we say? That means we say that the sine of 64 over the 88.0153 earlier on is equals to sine of ACB. That's what we're looking for. ACB. ACB. Okay, ACB to 63. Okay, 63, like that. Okay, so let me just store this value first. Store A. So 63 sine 64. Then divide by we call A, and then I sign this value. Okay, I'll get my ACB to be 40.04153. Okay, that's my angle for ACB. That means here lah. Okay, at the same time, I was able to find out the bearing from just now already. So I can find the mini angle from there. The mini angle. So the mini angle will be how many? 56. 56. Yeah, correct. Okay, because we are looking for the small angle here. Okay, the green angle is 56. Okay, I write here first. This green angle is 56. So I just need to take, if I were to construct the full equation again, how will it look like? Okay, follow me because I'm pretty fast here. So what we are doing is, the answer I'm looking for is 180 minus the blue. Okay, 180 minus the blue. So the blue is where? The blue is 56 minus 40.04. That whatever number lah. Okay, so that means, and where does the 54 come from? 56 come from 360 minus 304. So I'm going to take 180 minus of the blue angle. So whatever here is helping me to find the blue angle, which is 360 minus 304 minus the 40.04153. Like that. This will be the answer. Okay, so 360 minus 304 minus this answer, then 180 minus this answer. I'll get 164.04. Okay, so it's 164.021 dp. Okay, so once again, let's check whether our answers make sense. 164, very close already. So this is about 15 something. This time we check already, 15 point something something. So yeah, good enough. This is a pretty good gauge. Okay, so I'll humbly accept my answer, 164.0. Okay, in exam, are we able to write it out like full working like this, right? Answer is yes, you can. Okay, this is how we think and construct the formulas on the go. Okay, so in order to, okay, for those of you who are watching, then if you guys are really keen about finding out how to construct this on the go, okay, the most straightforward solution, right, is to come take my tuition. Okay, then I'll teach you step by step how to think and construct at the same time, because this one I'm just doing, I'm just doing like straightforward on the go like this, on how I will be writing it out. Okay, let's continue. This should be the last question. Last few already, right? Coming soon to the end. 27 already. I'm at 24. Let's see if I'm able to finish it by 2 hours. 10 more minutes. I don't think I can. Let's try. Intensity I watts per meter square. Radiation of sun inversely proportionate to the square of the distance. What? Okay, I is inversely proportionate to d square. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Average distance of Mars to Sun. Earth to Sun. Okay, it's an inversely proportional question, but they make the number so big such that I think there will be some standard forms involved. But let's try to see if we are able to do it. What is when Mars is at its average distance from the Sun, calculate the approximate intensity. Ooh, interesting. But anyway, the million can take out because it's just because you compare millions and millions, they will have no difference. Okay, so I can just take 228 and 150. That will be good enough. So apparently it's just a hoax. Okay, so 1370 is from Sun to Earth. So that means I need to find K. So this is where D square. Okay, D square. So it's D. What's my D? D is 150 square. So a lot of people ask, the million don't need to square, man? Don't need. Because ultimately you are still doing the same. Because when you do million, right, 10 to the power of 6, as you square it, it will be 10 to the power of 12. You'll be doing the same for mass and everything else. Okay, so don't need, because your K will be like damn big. Okay, so don't need. So if I do a quick calculation to find the value of K, so it will be 1370 divided by times 150 squared. That is already pretty big value already. Just like that. Okay, so now calculate calculate as such for mass. Okay, so I equals to this value, pretty big, to 228 square. Okay, so mass like that. Okay, divided by 228 square. So it's approximately 592.9709. Okay, 593.236. Okay, so it's a 593 like that. Explain what happens to the intensity of the sun's radiation when the distance from the sun is doubled. Okay, when the distance from the sun is doubled, that means, right, your intensity will drop by 4 times. Drop by 4 times. Okay, because it's an inverse. Number one is inversely proportional. Okay, just to do a quick working how it works, right? Because now D, right, is now 2D. When D becomes 2D, D square becomes 4D square. So that means the I, right, the new value of I, right, is 1/4 of the original value. Okay, 1/4 of original value. Okay, I just do a quick writing over here. Okay, so I equals to K over 2D like that over 4D squared. So as compared to K over D squared, which is the original one, I always mention that to find the old shadow in the new value. Find the old shadow in the new value. The old shadow is K over D squared. So the new value is, there's an over 4 over there. That means the intensity will, okay, you want to write the official statement, right, will be reduced to 25% of original value. Exit. Okay, let's continue. The sum of the first n terms in a linear sequence is half n, 5n plus 1. Find the first 3 terms of the sequence. Oops. Find the first 3 terms of the sequence. Well, because they told me it's a sum, that means if it's the sum, means if the n is 1, is that guy itself, like the first term itself. Okay, so I can find the first term already, actually. Okay, so a lot of people get thrown off guard as well because of the formula, but we need to think of it in the most smallest group possible. Because the sum of first n when n is 1 is just that one little term itself. Okay, so it's just half times 1 multiplied by 5 plus 1. Okay, so this is 6, right? So this one becomes 3. So the first one is 3. Okay, and then from there we say the sum of first 2 terms, okay, is half times 2 times 10 plus 1, which is 11. So that means what's my second term? 8. It's not 11, it's 8 because it's the sum of the first 2 terms. Tricky here. Just need to take note. And after that, we can just sub in for the rest also. And anyway, they say it's a linear sequence. A linear sequence means that the common difference, right? It's the common difference is the same. It's constant difference. Okay, but anyway, you can just do a 3 plus 5 plus 5. I'll get 13. In any case, you want to be sure, you can always go back to this one. So half times 3, because it's first 3 terms. So it's 16. So it's 8. 24? 24, 16, 8. Oh, 24? So this one is no longer 13. But anyway, let's check it out. Maybe the linear sequence. They said linear sequence. Okay. But let me check. So the first sum of the first 3 terms will be half times 3, 2, 3, 16, 24. So this one is how many? 24. That means from 11 to 24, how many increase? 13. Correct. 13. Okay, 24 minus 11 13 basically. Or you can say 24 minus 24 minus 11. 13. Yes, correct. 13. Whew. Okay, fine. In terms of n, the expression of n terms. Okay, so this one is quite straightforward. 5n minus 2. How do you see this instantly? Right? Come here and take my tuition. Then I'll teach you how to do it. Okay. Common difference is 5 and then take the 0 term. I don't take a plus n minus 1d. That's too slow already. 5 minus 2. Okay, let's continue. Open cuboid 12, 8, 6. rod is placed inside the cuboid against AEHD. In this position, 7 cm of the rod is outside the cuboid. Okay, fair enough. The position of the rod is changed so that the length of the outside cuboid is as short as possible. Calculate this shortest length. Oh, okay, fair enough. That means I need to find, okay, so the plan is to find the whole pole, the length of the whole pole, the whole rod lah, okay? And then we see, if we were to shift it, because I want the length exposed to be as short as possible. That means I want to have as much of the length inside the cuboid. That means I need to change from the face AEHD, change to ABCD lor. Because that's the shorter side, 12.6. Or in fact, I can length outside the cuboid. Or rather, I don't know, would it be okay if I were to put the whole rod inside at the bottom face, which is AVFE? Can I do that? I believe we can, but we need to check what is the full length of the rod first. So let's find the full length of the rod first. Okay, AEHD. Okay, it's quite obvious that AH is 10. By now you should know already because it's a Pythagoras triplet. So this is 6, this is 8, so this one must be 10. Okay, so the rod itself is 17 cm. This one should be quite obvious already. Okay, so I need to check whether 8, 12, does it give me a hypotenuse that is less than 17. Okay, let's check. So this is 4, 8, 12, 2, 3. 2, 3, 6. So 12 square plus, so 144 plus 64 square root of it is 14. Okay, so we just check that AF is only 14 something, so we cannot put the rod inside the bottom the bottom of the keyboard. So the only time where we can put it is along ABCD. So we need to go and find length of AC. Okay, AC. Okay, so we have so if I will draw it here, it's like a 6, this is a 12. Okay, this is oh, it's twice. Oh, interesting. But never mind. 1 square root 1, 2. Is there a formula for that? No, never mind. It's okay. So 144 plus 36. Okay, so this one is a square root of 180. Okay, so it's about 13.416-ish. Okay. Just to show you guys, this is A, this is B, this is C, like that. Okay, and then this 144 plus 36. So it's square root 180. So when square root 180, find the shortest length. So the rod, which is 17 minus square root of 180. That will be my answer already. 3.58. 359. So 36 feet, 3.58. How is this 4 marks? It's too simple. Yeah, but it looks like it. Okay, can. That's it. Okay, last question. Last question. Yes, just nice. 4 o'clock. Okay, last question already. Okay, vectors. OMN triangle. P is a point of MN such that MP to PN is 3 to 2. Let's write it down. 3 to 2. OM is A, ON is B. So that OP is 1/5 of 2A plus 3B. Okay, can, no problem. So so OP equals to O. Let's take OM, shall we? OM plus MP. Then OM is what? OM is A. We are given that already. MP there? MP is what? MP is a 3/5. If you can look carefully at the vector, right? MP is 3/5 of MN. Okay, then we need to go and find what MN is. Okay, so A plus 3/5 of MN. What's MN? Oh, MN isn't it from M to N? So it's here, then here. So it's B minus A. Like that. Okay, then we go and expand. A plus 3 with B minus 3/5 A. Then we go for, then we get 2/5 A plus 3/5 B. Then from here, I take out 1/5 as my common factor, leaving me 2A plus 3B shown. Okay, very straightforward this one. Okay, as long as you lay out the vectors very clearly like this, 肯定是对的. Okay, last 10% of my battery should be able to think it through. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Q is a point such that MQ 1/5 plus 1/5 of A plus 9B. Explain why OPQ lies on a straight line. OPQ, so some Q is along here lah. MQ. Okay, so they say that Q is lying along a straight line with OP. So that means I need to show that there's I need to show that OP and OQ has the same unit vector. In this case, will be 2A plus 3B. Okay, but you need to find MQ first. MQ is given, we need to find OQ first. Okay, let's go and find OQ. OQ equals to OM plus MQ. This one quite simple. So it's A plus whatever that's given to us. A plus 9B. So from here, let's continue. So I'll have A plus 1/5 A plus 9/5B. Okay, then I'll get 6/5A plus 9/5B. In this case, now OQ, if I were to take out the, because the thing is I want to leave 2A plus 3B inside. In this case, I can, because if I have 2A plus 3B inside, I will need to take out what? I need to take out 3/5. Okay, whatever is on the outside is not important. What's important is that it's the same unit vector here. Okay, as compared to here. As you can see that it's the same. Okay, so how do we explain that OPQ are collinear? Okay, so since OQ and and our OQ and our OP, okay, OP has the same unit vector. In this case will be 2A plus 3B. Okay, it's not just about having a unit vector. If they have the same unit vector, we can only say that they are parallel. That means they are running in the same direction. But if we want to say that they are collinear, what do? We need to explain that they use the same point to measure or to go and calculate the vector. So we must say that NO is the common point used. Therefore, OPQ are collinear. That's all. Done. Okay. Yeah. So right now I have a small issue is that like half the paper is in paper, half the paper is here, half the paper is somewhere else. But it's fine. Overall, I feel that okay, maybe just another 5 minutes to wrap up this whole thing. I think I have some questions unanswered, but given the fact that I started the live late today, and I still managed to finish within it. Oh yeah, this one is what I did earlier on. So I would say that this paper is just nice. So if I will start the paper on exactly like 2 p.m. just now, probably I'll have about 15 to 20 minutes to check through the paper. So this is still a quite standard. The level of this paper is still quite standard. Okay, so of course, just now and earlier on, I had some questions that is I was unsure about, which is like this one, this set notation one, and then this one, the question 14, and the rest I'm pretty much done already. So I have 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, right, to think over these 2 questions, which gives us more than enough time. The rest of the questions, right, how they should be done and carried out should be exactly like how we are doing it over here. like in the pace of answering, the how fast do we recall the concepts, right? Should be exactly like how it should be exactly the pacing that what I'm doing here already. That means the moment you see this question, you must know instantly what is the most efficient way to do it. Okay, if you are sitting down there and thinking, how something is off somewhere already. Okay, so 2 hours, I think it's pretty okay. Like for example, this kind of algebra questions should be instant to you. You know exactly what to do. For things that you need to think a bit more, for example, I use a bit more time to to put it onto the matrix question. Then it's okay. I give it the time I need. So I put the focus to ensure I master all these basics like algebra. Like what? Like bearing. Bearing is considered basic actually. If you know how to play along with the alternate angles and things like that. Okay, so and then for like inverse proportion, all these things are quite straightforward. Okay, and then for this one, so some many people and many students, right, they couldn't finish the whole paper in time. Why is that so? It's because they spend too much of unnecessary time on the two simple questions. That means the question is like quite simple. For example, the linear sequence, or coming out of the find in terms of n an expression for the n term. These are supposed to be very, very how to say, basic stuff, but somehow the students are not able to immediately recall them. So that's why when it comes to the bigger questions like the matrix like the real life application all these things they will have no more time for that, because they spend all they spend most of their time, right, they spend most of the time into doing two basic questions, unfortunately lah. Okay, so in order to ensure that this doesn't happen, we must always ensure that the basic topics like algebra, all this must be fully covered and must be fully mastered. Okay, so overall I feel that this paper is actually quite decent. It's still quite decent. Can full marks be scored? Yes, I feel that this paper full marks can be scored. Okay, of course, am I able to score full marks? Maybe not, because just now I missed out a bit on the sets question. But for me, I'm pretty sure that AL1 or A1 should be very, very possible. For based on what I have did over there. Okay, as I look through the paper again, it's really not difficult. It's really not difficult. Yeah, it's really not difficult. Okay, so the graph stuff, the n probability, expansion, factorization, I feel is, and then the CF graph, the statistics, it's fine. Actually, it's fine. Okay, so I feel that in terms of difficulty, I feel this is about 60 out of 100 lah. Okay, out of 100. The difficulty for this one is approximately 65 to 70. 65 to 70%. Yeah. 我做完了，可以差不多了。Okay, so about 70%, 65 70%. So maybe for the majority of students who how to say stick, because what a lot of the methods that I did, right, are actually very straightforward and shortcut methods. Okay, but they are also accepted by schools. So based on the speed that I'm doing, and I also of course did a bit of explanation here and there, about 2 hours. So maybe what I foresee, right, what I foresee for the majority of students in Singapore, right, I can make a bold prediction here is where most of the students, right, will be hovering around B3 to B4. B3 to B4 for the majority of the students who take this E-Maths paper. Okay, I don't know what will happen for paper 2. I haven't do paper 2, but for this paper 1 itself is about B3 to B4 standard. Okay, so hopefully paper 2 might be a bit more easier. Okay, so yeah, that will be all for today. Let's see if we can arrange for another day to do a paper 2. Okay, so see you all there.